Welcome back to the Weekly. Now on Monday, Moscow announced it had received an apology from the Turkish president for the death of a Russian pilot shot down over Syria. His bomber jet was hit while in action last November.
We never had a desire or a deliberate intention to down an aircraft belonging to Russia. The Turkish side undertook all the risks and made a great effort to recover the body of the Russian pilot from the Syrian opposition, bringing it to Turkey. The organization of the pre-burial procedures was conducted in accordance with all religious and military procedures. All that work was carried out by us at a level worthy of Turkish-Russian relations. I would like to express my sympathy and deepest condolences to the family of the deceased Russian pilot. I share the pain with all my heart. We treat the family of the dead Russian pilot as if they were a Turkish family, and to relieve the pain and the severity of the damage inflicted, we are ready for any initiative.
That apology has gone some way to normalising relations once more, and top diplomats from Moscow and Ankara have held talks. Relations, though, between Russia and Turkey deteriorated following the downing of the Russian Su-24. Turkey insisted the warplane had violated its airspace. With a look back at what happened, here's RT's Murat Gaziev.
When that jet fell, no one knew what would happen next. In recent history, it was unprecedented.
Today's loss is due to a stab in the back, delivered to us by the accomplices of terrorists.
By any measure, we were on the brink of war. But before it could escalate beyond all control, cooler heads stepped in and war was averted.
We are not planning to start a war with Turkey. Our attitude towards the Turkish nation hasn't changed. We have questions about the actions of the current Turkish leadership.
That is not to say it wasn't tense, but the Russians left Erdogan a way out. 3 conditions. First, apologize. Secondly, compensate the murdered pilot's family. And thirdly, bring the murderers to justice. Do that, they said, and relations could be salvaged.
I think if there is a party that needs to apologize, it is not us. Those who violated our airspace are the ones who need to apologize.
Defiant till the end, or defiant for 7 months, whichever way you want to look at it. Point is that the cooler heads prevailed, and it seems diplomacy and patience are very good at cooling heads.
We discussed the developments with former high-ranking Turkish diplomats.
I think a reconsideration of the situation in which Turkey finds itself in the region with its neighbors. And it is, I think, a wise decision, a wise move on the part of Turkey, because Turkey was hurting, not just because of bad relations with Russia, but with all the countries, other countries in the region. So it's an assessment of self-interest, a recognition of where Turkey's national interests lie. That, I think, was the primary motive behind President Erdogan's latest initiative.
I wish this could be done at the very beginning of the incidents, and then we wouldn't have gone through these difficulties. But better late than never, and the initiative is taken by Turkey, and I think that we will go out slowly from this crisis where we found ourselves for several months.
Thanks for being with us today. You've been watching The Weekly. Up next, 14 women on a yacht explore the extent of plastic pollution in the Caribbean. Beauties Save the World is next.